Salute everybody. Salute, salute, salute. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, I hope everybody's having a blessed Thursday so far, guys. I want to kind of show my shirt really quick. I got a subscriber whose son makes these cute little shirts. I want to kind of pull it down, but his name is Tristan. And he made me this shirt some months back. And where it's warm outside, I finally decided to wear my shirt. I went to a special place today, so I was like, let me put on my special shirt, which was this. And this is the message that I got from Tristan, you guys. It's super cute. And I just want to play the message and tell you thank you so much, Tristan, for my shirt. I love it. I really, really do. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you guys, if you guys would like to order a shirt from Tristan, again, this is the shirt. It's super cute. Like, I'm so impressed by Tristan. Just, I love the shirt. I love it fits me good. It's not tight around the arms. Great fit. He also puts a little card in to tell you how to wash it and everything. This is what Tristan said to me.
Hi, Miss Parker. My name is Tristan, and I am super duper duper happy because you're wearing my shirt. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, that was the cutest little thing. Like, I played it and I cried and I played it and I cried. And Tristan, thank you so much. I love you, Tristan. Thank you. I love the shirt. I want more colors. I definitely said I wanted to order a couple more colors from him, maybe 3 or 4 colors. But thank you, Tristan. You are just adorable. You're so adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All righty. It was, y'all. It was. It just brought tears to my eyes. Get these copyright disclaimers. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. Hey, Nika sis. Thank you for the copyright disclaimer, guys. I pinned yours. Hey, Kiki, baby. What's going on, Leslie? What's going on, Leisure? What's happening, sisters? Valerie. What it do, Sister Drea? What it do, Sister Drea? Send me a story to cover as well too, so I got to cover that story. It's gonna go along with an interview I'm gonna have tomorrow at 4 o'clock, you guys. So make sure you guys pull up tomorrow at 4. I also got another announcement. Hey, Love Smiles. Hey, baby. What's going on? Hey, T Mills. What's going on? Barbie, Time Warp, Candy. Hey, Angel, what's going on, sister? That was cute, Candy, man. He made me cry. Support the kids, yes. And if you guys would like one of these shirts made by Tristan, get at me and let me know, and stuff like that. I definitely need a white one. I definitely need a red one. I definitely need a purple one and an orange one for sure. Hey, Tay Ebony, I'm doing good, sister. Hey, Maisha, what's going on? What's going on? Cherry, why are you? You know what, Cherry? Y'all drop Cherry's link for me. Drop Cherry's link for me. I got a couple of I got that announcement. I got that one out of the way for the interview tomorrow at 4, you guys. It's such a sad story. Um and stuff. And shout out to the mother that's willing to come and share this story with us tomorrow. Y'all know I be down the rabbit hole and looking for people and talking to people's stories I come across and stuff like that. So I'm super excited to have her on the show. But this one right here is getting me. I'm waiting on them to stop filming. I think this person is filming right now. Or somebody else. Hey, TT. Hey, Shani. Hey, Leslie Hines. What's going on, sisters? All right, let's get into it. So it's a new documentary, y'all guys. It's about Ashley Grayson, Deadly Influence, you guys. Targeting the vulnerable for profit and murder for hire. Okay, you guys, murder for hire. That story went deep. And man, shout out to me. Hey Giselle, what's going on? Candace Matthews just went live. She's with the Black Panthers. Yep, we're gonna listen to that a little bit on Queen 88. She's no joke. Queen Butterflies. I'm out and about, but I'm listening. Okay, sister. Hey Maisha, baby. It's a documentary that's out on HBO, Hulu. Ashley Grayson, the story, murder for hire, targeting the vulnerable, and stuff with a scam. And I'm on I'm behind the scenes with Sherelle. Sherelle is the one who exposed this person. Hey, I'm Tootie at work tapping in. Thank you, baby. Hey, Nikki Bryan, what's going on? Hey, Lashina girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Ashley had murder for hire. This documentary is gonna blow you guys out of the water. But I'm on the back end with Sherelle. Also hit up another one of the people that was involved in this documentary. I seen he said they were filming and stuff like that. So I'm waiting to hear back from him. But Sherelle said she would love to join this the show. She's the one who bought the exposure to the scamming that Ashley Grayson was doing and things like that. She bought it to the forefront and stuff like that. And Sherelle was one of those persons that was on the murder for hire list from Ashley. She said, "Yeah, that was a crazy story." Yes, I'm behind the scenes with these people, sis. Yes, definitely. Y'all know me. I'm trying to work some stuff. I'm trying to do stuff different over here for us, and just have some good commentary, baby, something to tap into and stuff. Hey, Smart Pet, baby, what it do, sister? What's going on with you? Let's get into it. Candace Matthews is currently in Texas. Hi, Danny. Man, y'all dropped Danny's show. Hey, Tim. Tim's Avenue, what's going on? It's good, sis. Yes, I know. I'm catching it after I get done with the live. Drop Danny's link, you guys. Make sure y'all drop my baby's link and go over there. Danny don't give a fuck. Just so y'all know, Danny don't give a damn. Okay? Danny keeps me in tears the whole entire time. I love me some Danny for sure. I'm so proud of you, Danny, and stuff like that. Go support her. Yeah, Dr. Matthews is in Texas right now. She's in Dallas, Texas. She's down there with Queen 88. Hey, intentionally, you guys, I do gotta go. I gotta go on both channels. So if you're over there, you can leave one over there. But please help me reach that goal, you guys, over here today. We're gonna be talking about Cyrus and we're gonna be talking about Karmelo. I want to play the interview for you guys. I got clips for days. We're gonna commentate, and then I'm getting up out of here. Okay, I'm definitely getting up out of here today to go chop it up on the back end with some people and see, try to get these interviews together. I got to get thumbnails together and everything. So let's hear out this over here on Queen 88 really quick and let's get into it. Thank you intentionally. Hey Natisha. All right, y'all be careful while y'all driving, okay? Shawnee said I watched her video. Hey Tracy SM. Tell you, my grandma, she is a principal. Thank you, Legion. Hey, Passion. Well, I went down there, got in the goddamn face so goddamn much. I said, you gonna send her 3 days? You gonna send her 3 days too. I swear to God, I be on Fox 4 News on y'all's ass. Yeah. And they turned it back around. Yeah. They think we don't give a fuck about our kids because we don't go down there and get on their ass and get their face. Because they didn't do it. Yeah. My boys, I said about my dad was always there every time something went down with me. We have to start standing up for our kids in the schools. Yeah. So they know that we not playing. We don't just send them to school, don't give up. Yeah. I be in their face. How many of y'all agree with 88? And you know what I'm saying? We have to start standing with our kids. We have to start being there at the schools, finding out. Thank you, Drea. Thank you. And Drea, I'll get with you behind the scenes once I get that thumbnail set up for tomorrow's interview, because we're going to be talking about a lot. Those stories about those young ladies, I'm going to add those in with the commentary tomorrow. But how many of y'all agree with that part of it? Because I want to share this, you guys. Let's get into what the parents had to say, and we're going to break this video down, okay? We are going to break this video down. She said, amen, 100%. Let me see. Let Let me move that so it won't be cause no problems. Mm. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to adjust. All right, there we go.
Him to give us a call as soon as possible.
So you haven't heard from him just yet.
To get there.
Did y'all hear what they said? They had to give. They're waiting on instruction to get Karmelo's medicine to him because Karmelo suffers from epilepsy. Y'all get what I'm saying? Hey, Shiwana, what's going on, sister? He suffers from epilepsy. Why? That's like a must. And not only that, Austin's uncle was the warden. Austin's uncle was the warden where they sent Karmelo. They was definitely trying something by doing that. They knew that. But shout out to Miss Lowdown. If you guys can drop Miss Lowdown's link, I want you guys to drop Gigi's link at the Messy Sweet Spot, but I think she did it at the other one. I'm gonna get the link, but drop Gigi's link, Gigi Medici. Hey, Big Dog Ben, what's going on? Yes, you guys. Austin's uncle was the warden of the facility that they shipped him to. I've never seen them cut his hair. He hasn't even got shipped off to prison. They automatically cut his hair off, made him bald head. They made that young black man feel less than. They made that young black man feel they were stripping him of his soul. Once they got him down there away from his parents, they stripped him from his soul. They was trying to break this young man's spirits.
We know Karmelo from the courtroom, but tell us, who is he? What kind of person is he? What kind of son is he?
He's a wonderful student.
3.3.
I'm sorry, baby, for cutting you off. He was actually taking online classes during
working 2 jobs, 3.7 GPA, and doing online classes. Does that sound like a young man that's just seeking out to unalive someone his age? No, gotta send it to me. Send it to me, little sis. What she done say is send it to me. Does it just asking y'all, does that sound like someone, a young man setting out to take another young man's life? Same thing I said, Miss Parker. They wasted no time cutting his hair. They wasted no time coming up with a conviction. They wasted no time with giving it. Nobody in the history of America has ever seen them deliver the verdict in less than 3 hours and also hang him to lynch him from a tree by saying, oh, let's give him his time right now. What? Not right now. They use that by saying he had a weapon. My granddaughter runs track and also girls flag football, and she says there's a utility tool for their cleats. Is it possible he had that because it's not weapons? All athletes or most have it. Absolutely. I seen it, Goddess. Now the girlfriend wants to say something. You know, ain't no telling what they were saying, right? Verdict, sentence, haircut. Tootie, verdict, sentence, haircut, you guys. Not just the verdict and the sentence, haircut. And let's not forget, Tootie, how long it took them to start the trial and end it. Allegedly, they moved him somewhere safe. They did, Cherry. Shout out to Miss Lowdown. Miss Lowdown definitely came live late last night. Shout out to you, Mama Kim. I love you, sister. If you're listening, Mama Kim sent it to me and said, let the people know, because it was real late. I was up really late. I was up to like 4 o'clock this morning, and Miss Lowdown was live letting everybody know that Karmelo was in a safer facility.
In all of this, and still held a great GPA going through this traumatic time.
He was a kid. My father said it was a job.
Hold on, guys. The father and the mother saying that they talking about an incident that Karmelo had where he jumped in a pool and saved someone's life. He jumped in a pool and saved a kid's life. Does this sound like Where Are the Tears? Another false flag event to incite violence. Rodney, why are you here? Who's inciting violence, Rodney? Go over there. Go over there. Where you're comfortable. Okay? It feel good talking to somebody black, don't it? His mother and father, let me take it back a little bit. Y'all get Rodney up out of here, baby. Send Rodney highway to hell. I was in tears watching this, Miss Parker. Yes, that's what they say. He had to chisel his cleats, or however you say it. 88 is right. I didn't play about my kids. Absolutely not. Wallace Pack Unit 1 and 2 is not safe. Karmelo is just in protective custody there. So you saying where he is now isn't safe? They love taters, baby. Let me help Rodney out. Baby, so where he is not a safe place is what you're saying. Let me kind of take this video back because y'all know YouTube is trying to shut us up and don't want us talking about it and stuff like that. Let me see if it'll play.
He was working 2 jobs. He actually saved the kid's life. That the mom, he jumped in the pool, and saved the kid's life, which was amazing. I didn't know how great he was until
he I want to add some things to that. At home, he loves cooking, whether it's in the kitchen, outside, grilling. He makes the best hibachi. He loves running routes, and he was into doing.
See, they didn't want the parents. Hey, Wells Runs Black, how you been, sister? Oh my God, it is so nice seeing you. Jeez. Thank you so much. She's saying all these beautiful things about her son. Hey, Shankrock, drop Shankrock's link, you guys. The prosecutors has sex charges against him. Dr. Matthew stated she's not putting nothing out there that's not true, that she has receipts. Who has sex charges against him? Giselle? That's what we needed to hear from her. But they wanted to, okay, give us a quick closing statement so we can give Miss time and get up out of here. For the prosecutor to look at this mother and say, do y'all have a good relationship? She said yes. And said, well, you can have one while he's locked up. You can still remain to have a good relationship with your son. Ain't that crazy? Like, we're going to talk to you however, even though this is not what you guys expected, sitting here thinking that, okay, if they give my son manslaughter, hey, Tracy says, if they give my son manslaughter or whatever, Shank said they already had it planned. I agree 100%. But this is you can still have a relationship with your son in prison, okay? Let's close it up. All the DA does. You send me a girlfriend's post. Let's read it. Not the DA. Not you know, it's always those, you know what I'm saying? The pot calling the kettle black. Hey, Nisha, the pot calling the kettle black for sure. This was her caption and she shared the pictures. Yeah, let's get Karmelo out of there the fastest way. They knew what they were going to do once they that boy became deceased. Hold your head high, my sweet boy. You're not alone. We're fighting for you always. I love you more than words. Oh yeah, she's a pretty little thing. And I kept I sit down. Hey BT, God will prevail. He raised Lazarus from the dead. He can unlock those shackles. I pray that I'm never put in this situation with my children because I'm an echo God. I'm an actor. Man, Shiwana, who you telling? Nothing surprised me anymore. It just pisses me off. Does Austin dad have an SA charge also? Someone said Austin dad was accused. Hey Queen Judah, I don't know. I don't want to put that out there either. Please protect this young man. Absolutely. Y'all, this is a lot. And let me tell you guys. So I sat down. I went and took care of my business this morning, and I sat down and me and Shank Rock had a conversation, and I kept saying, O.J. Simpson. Why do they keep saying O.J. Simpson? This wasn't that. And then I thought about that little girl. Let me tell y'all something. If you with me, if you with me, if you've been paying attention to this case, you can tell that nothing was making sense. 75 pages. She said she was going to share. Let's go. Let's go, Candace. Let's go, Candace. The DA and the judge. Ooh, wee. Too many prayers went up. He's getting out. Let's go, Belinda. The O.J. Simpson, I kept saying, thank you, Valerie, you guys. Help me reach that goal, you guys. Help me reach that goal, please, and thank you. I said the only way they can keep describing this to the O.J. Simpson, because Nicole allegedly took Nicole out because she was screwing around. And it was over Nicole. Like, basically, they ended up gone, Nicole. And I thought, that's the stuff y'all leaving out. They was, Shiwana, because it was always said, if everybody really pay attention, it was always said that Austin liked this young lady. Karmelo's presiding judge was charged with child abuse. FYI, his lawyers was Yellow's lawyer, former DA for that county. A lot of information in research. Let's go, Queen Judah. Let's go. That's why that motherfucker's supposed to be retiring soon. That's why OJ, but y'all didn't want the shit to look like Austin was. You know what I'm saying? Austin's supposed to be painted as, because he's deceased, he's supposed to be painted as this glorious, good kid, this football star, you know, that broke his father's arm, but that didn't have nothing to do with this. They were bullies. He broke his father's arm in so many places. Very aggressive. Because his father was beating the mother. The sons decided, and this is not alleged, the sons decided to fight their father. So you mean to tell me if Austin broke your arm, and it was Austin that broke his arm in all them different places. If he broke your arm in all these different places, what could little bitty Karmelo had done with him? Allegedly, with the steroids that what they was on, they wanted another Kendrick Johnson. Thank you, TT. Allegedly, the steroids got him kicked off the team, the use of the steroids. Why wasn't these things presented by the defense to show who Austin and Hunter really was? This is why y'all want people to stop talking about Austin and Hunter, correct, Mr. Metcalf? Because y'all don't want that image painted about the white American all-stars that's just not starring in anything at all. The same way that Sarah keeps getting her white ass on here talking about a GoFundMe, Austin's is over there almost $1 million. These people are rich. Why do they gotta GoFundMe? Yeah, they both attacked him. That's what I was saying, Shawana. But Austin, indeed, the one who broke his arm in all them places. The defense was never trying to win. Absolutely. The judge and the prosecutor all worked together. Absolutely. Hey, Paris, baby. What up, sis? Did y'all hear what I'm saying? But was anybody pocket watching the Met class? GoFundMe? No, I ain't heard one black person talk about it. They're not an all-star at all, okay? Hey, chill. The prosecutor, and she got something on the judge, and she read it. I'm good. They were highly dismissive with this case. Keep speaking, teaching, and exposing, okay? Because they knew how corrupt they was. Hey, Angela, what was Karmelo supposed to do? Let them beat him to death? I was trying to send you the clip. Send it to me, Giselle. They bullied. He reacted. Miss Parker, mom and daddy has to go for me. And the mama got to go for me. Yeah, let's start there, Shawana. Not just the daddy got to go fund me for almost $1 million. The mama got one at $98,000. They got two. Now, let that be Karmelo's mom and dad with two separate GoFundMe. Oh, that's what the black people do. They scam, they scheme, and, it would have been something else. Anytime it comes to us, it's something else. Because one person went to the protest and cried and screamed and cursed, oh, they're barbaric, they're animals. No, those are called emotions. Those are called raw emotions. See, that's the difference with you guys. It's always been a difference with white and black people. If you ever been to a white person's funeral, they don't wail like we do. Hold on, I'm going to help you out, Fane, so you can watch from the clouds. Thank you. Let's talk about this. Karmelo is in prison, that the warden is Austin's cousin. I looked it up. Yeah, Carla Jones, for sure. For sure. Nisha, that's why sudden crime should have been considered. They should have shut that down. How they give Mackenzie 15 years for taking 2 innocent lives, but give Karmelo 30 to life? He should have got manslaughter, 10 years of anything. They beat his dad. Hunter is the one that started. She said they shouldn't have threw rocks at a glass house because she's on their heads. She's got so much dirt on everybody that has something to do with him going to prison. She said she's ready. I knew when she kind of pulled up, she would be ready. She didn't come for anything. But I am frame. I have 5 boys and a slew of nephews. This hurts bad. Someone in the chat said they sent you the video. I think Giselle did. You sent it to my email, Giselle?
Doing science experiments, and Karmelo loved helping him with science experiments. He loved putting Legos together with his girlfriend. He's just a lovable, sincere child.
Yeah.
My wife almost divorced me because
she said they're not calling him a teen anymore. They're calling him a killer. Hey, YouTube cameras, make sure y'all drop my girl YouTube cameras link, man. Shout out to you, baby. Keep up the great work over there. I love your morning commentary. It really keeps me up. It gets my day started. I'm going over there and getting over there. I sent it to you, Dr. Matthew. Okay. Ain't it funny how they said they didn't want people in there because of the kids being young? So why did y'all try him as an adult? Why did y'all try Karmelo as an adult if y'all saying y'all didn't want nobody in the court during the children's testimony? They were children, when they was testifying against Karmelo. But yet they tried Karmelo as an adult. They called them minors testifying. Did anybody catch that? Did anybody catch, like, I'm with you intentionally. I'm with you. Yes, make sure y'all support my girl YouTube cameras, okay? Over there in the beeping sector. He committed an adult crime. What you want with? Go up in the bushes and watch with them, okay? They want to talk amongst us so bad. Not today. Moderators, get them out of here. As soon as they say anything, get them gone. Well, I don't even want to read and hear what they got to say. Okay? They can call it whatever. Because he is black. Absolutely. Everybody was minors except Karmelo. Everybody's minors. Until it comes to trying this young black man. And now he's an adult. He's a murderer. He's a murderer. And again, this show us that it was premeditated. Because even our blacks are saying, I mean, he already knew. Why did he take the knife? Hell, how y'all gonna say premeditated when the defense never let him say why? The defense never even put that out there to why he had the knife. That was the main thing the whole court should have heard. The defense gave us nothing. You're gonna hear his parents say that. You're also gonna hear his parents say how someone told them, don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. It makes me feel like somebody was part of the setup from the beginning. And if you wasn't, you damn sure gives those vibes. Because somebody told them that a white lawyer would be the best thing for this black man in one of the most racist counties in Texas. Make that make sense. Hey, Power Ranger Slayer, baby. What's going on, Buki? Thank you, Drea. Someone need to investigate if any of those juries had any teaching background, since that's why they rejected the black ones. Absolutely. That's a good one, Carla. It was legal for him to have that knife. Absolutely. They testified to that. But how did it keep going all the way wrong? Have y'all ever went somewhere and they say this is legal, but yet they turn around and change the law because who was sitting in front of him? You can't change something that's in black and white. Y'all have to go sit in front of the legislation and everything. Y'all got to go through a process. But we watched them actually change laws by the judge. They said every motion. I love you, Power Ranger Slay. I love you, Buki. They said that you not letting him speak was the whole downfall. I want to know why he felt like, let's go, Crystal. He felt like that because it was other things that happened before that track meet, and Eddie is the key. Are we, like, y'all know we investigate too many cases over here and talk about it and break down too much shit to not know it was a lot more to this. Just went under the tent, got put out. No, you gotta go. Okay, I'm not leaving. I'm sitting here and I'm put my hands on you and I'm gonna do this. And yeah, it started under the tent. Man, say no, it did not. But if they would have put that out, it would have showed Austin as being aggressive about that little girl. That's why they're putting OJ Simpson along with it. Yeah, that's why OJ Simpson, I kept saying, I had to sit back and I had to get into my little, detective mode like we do with the other cases of breaking it down, getting into, makes sense. Over that young lady that just told Karmelo she loves him, keep his head up. She's still fighting with him. She's still fighting with him. She loves him. Huh. I know that makes you mad, Mr. Metcalf, doesn't it? Knowing the real true story, Hunter, don't it? Make you real mad that your brother's gone. He still didn't win. Because, see, y'all thinking as a family y'all won because y'all did it dirty. See, when you do it dirty the way y'all did Karmelo, it still ain't a win. I want y'all to know that, to the white people that is so happy and, we got another one. We got another nigga gone. We got they showed him. No, they didn't, because Austin's never coming back. And that little girl that Austin so wanted to take from Karmelo still says she loves Karmelo. She's fighting with him. It was a folded pocket knife. He was invited to be there at the track meet. Absolutely. Yes, they said Austin's dad was intimidating the witnesses. Wait a minute, we great get into it, Angela. The American Society for You. Yes. Hey, Precious. Drea said, because the laws don't apply to us. Their laws are for them, not us. Yes. Even if Karmelo fought and Austin fell down and died, we would still be here. He'd still be going to jail. Yes, Jennifer, what's going on, sister? I know, Crystal. It was rigged from the start. Yes. Let's get into this. Let's let them. She said, backdoor Eddie. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so angry for so many reasons. They sold that kid out. Absolutely. It was legal for Mr. Anthony to have the pocket knife. Texas law, not by school property rules. And I get that, Jay. And they did say it was signs at the school. But what I'm saying to you, Jay Play, is that more happened before the 10. Just like Austin Metcalf, why didn't the defense show the message the day before the track meet that Austin Metcalf said, I wish that monkey would show up? Who was the monkey? And why was Karmelo targeted? I want one. You want a shirt? They changed the law when it's conducive to them. Absolutely. Hey, Jay Dunn, Miss Parker, I saw your Prince at Neek's channel the other night. Oh, thank you, Jay Dunn. Thank you. Y'all dropped Jay Dunn's channel. And Jay Dunn, FYI, really quick off the subject. Remember the little girl, Bree, who lost her baby? They unalived her baby up there down here in North Carolina that you had told me to talk about and stuff. They did find out that she unalived that baby. She is currently on her way to trial. So me and Shank Rock is going to be covering that too. But she is on her way. There was an officer that was invested in that case, and he started digging more into it. They found the CPS to be faulty and so I just thought I'd share that with you, okay? But Jay Dunn hit me up on the back end. I think I still got your email, and I will send you the story, the new information. Miss Parker, let's talk about why his parents are not filing a wrongful death suit to the school. Absolutely. And they also said that the video was all messed up. They said that the video that they let them see in the court was all messed up. They said that they didn't show any bruising. They said when in fact Karmelo really had bruising on him. They fixed all the pictures and did all this weird stuff, you guys. Being where he lived was already a problem. No way I would have used the YT man. Can't win when you play dirty. You cannot. Girl, that county is about to blow up. How you got a judge and a prosecutor? One is a child abuser and the other sentencing is man, that's why I say the hypocrisy. It's really a win for Black Americans. It is. Can one of the mods drop my Tasha Capricorn email, please? It's crazy we never heard from anyone who was directly involved. Can't hear from Austin. They didn't put Hunter and let me tell you what they said about that, right? They said Hunter was traumatized, but y'all gonna hear something different. Let me tell y'all, let's play this, right? We're gonna play what Hunter said in the interview. We're gonna play what Hunter said today in an interview. Austin was the aggressor. He put his hands on Karmelo, beat him up, continued to bully until Karmelo was backed into a corner. I feel like he had no choice. Yes, absolutely. I know firsthand the family is into politics and law enforcement. I work with the guy who's dating the cousin of the twin sis. Well, you could tell that when you doing dirty, karma will be right behind you to set the record straight. Say, intentionally, say that again. We never know. We have never said no punishment. We said fair and absolutely. And that's it. And that's all. But with us, they're going to take, just like with Karmelo, they're going to cut things out, Power Ranger Slayer. When you say that, they're going to cut what you just said out. It's going to be somebody in the clouds mad that you just said that. That ain't what they said. What's up, Corporate Thug and Mika, my sister? Y'all drop Corporate Thug and Mika's. Yeah, Jay Dunn, I know, right? I'll send you the information, Jay Dunn. Drop Corporate Thug and Mika's link. Another great content creator, okay? I believe later the minors will come out later. And wait a minute, we right here. Let's get into it. It's something to this. It's a lot to this. Let's see. Trial transcripts imply Mr. Anthony and Mr. Metcalf do know each other. But Jay, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Jay, did y'all not know when we did the Naziah Harris, we had the transcripts, right? And to this day, even though everything's over with, Jay, and to this day, it was so many inconsistencies. Don't think that at court it's not going to be inconsistencies, okay? That's what we're saying. They also said the two brothers carried knives and pow-pows to say he didn't pick one of theirs up. They deleted the video of the two brothers playing with the knives the same day at the field. Karmelo had a black eye, but they filtered that too. They said they filtered that. This one hurt my heart. Of course, Mika. Hey, Big Dog Philly, what it do, bruh? They didn't put Hunter. Yeah, they tried to say they didn't put Hunter there because it was just like so. They didn't want to traumatize Hunter. They didn't want to re-traumatize Hunter. Okay. Hey, Lalizi, I love you so much. I believe they jumped him. That's what they said. They jumped him. God is going to send him a helper. It goes beyond race, in my opinion. Just my thoughts. What's going on, Mel? Y'all drop Mel's link. Okay, Mel just started her channel. Let's go over there, make sure we support. There goes that email, you guys. What up, Butterfly Baby? That's why he only showed up the last day for closing statements. They ain't sleep. Absolutely. He can show up for every other day. It wasn't traumatizing, though, Butterfly. All of this should be traumatizing. Y'all didn't want to talk to Hunter because y'all knew Hunter's ass would have been cooked. But hey, who am I? Is that why Hunter had 5011 stories? The truth isn't hard to. We gonna play it. Jennifer, not at all. Let's get into it. Let's finish getting into it, and then we'll finish breaking this down, you guys, with the truth.
Because I couldn't get hard anymore. I'm 49. This is what fixed it. Use. If you've stopped trying because you can't take failing one more time.
Should I have been into that commercial like that?
You know, do you feel like the world, you know, just going through this trial got an accurate description of who Karmelo really is?
No, we've come to find out, which we were before all this, basically stayed to ourselves. We were very close knitted. My wife's at home. She stays at home. I was working, and we didn't know how cruel the world could be. Mm. They have his face plastered all over it. After he was, while he still was a minor. Mm-hmm. And it was like, everything was happening. We was getting threats. They doxed us. I was so clueless and so involved in work. I didn't even know what doxing was. They put our address online. And so we had people coming to our home. So we never had to leave in our home. Like they had us in some type of protective, to get, that sounds unbelievable, the things that he accomplished before this tragic accident. Like it will really mess you up. And as me being a father, I didn't know
Y'all know I be forgetting I'm on mute. Michael down here talking good shit. Everybody let Michael ride. Where y'all at, moderators? They don't want the truth out. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all still can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Y'all still can't hear me? It was on mute. Y'all know I be forgetting to be on mute when I play the video. Okay. Karmelo's being protected. I'm sure the OGs. Yeah, girl, you know, Michael come down, say he's getting turned out. They're so mad. They're so mad. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going over in Clan Town. But they can't help but to talk to us. They hate that we use our voice. They don't want us to use our voice. They don't want Dr. Candace Matthews down there using her voice and coming up with all of these charges, and they don't want us to. They don't like us like this right now, bunched up. They hate that we're bunched up. But it is what it is. We heard. And we going to speak out for the young brother. When he's wrong, he's wrong. I don't know y'all way of protecting yourself. I can't tell nobody how to fight. I can't tell nobody how to protect themselves. I can't. I'll be a hypocrite. Because I ain't saying I can whoop ass, but hey, I'm going to hurt you pretty bad. Because I'm telling y'all now, I'm not one to fight. I'm not. But I'm going to protect myself by all means necessary. I don't know what y'all thought, but no. So it's mute again. No sound. Okay, let me get out of this video. Let me get out of this one. And let me go to this one with Austin, with Hunter. I'm sorry, you guys. I apologize. Y'all know they don't want us to play that shit. They don't want us. Thank you, Smurf. They don't want us to play this shit today. They don't want us to get the truth out. They don't want us to get this out, y'all. What channel is Dr. Candace on, y'all? I know 88. Let me see if 88, just so we can hear, see if we can play Dr. Candace. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. They don't want us to get this truth out, baby. They don't want this truth out. They don't want, but go over there to the Breakfast Club, you guys, for that interview. Go over there to the Breakfast Club ASAP and listen to that interview from the parents. They talk about how they said, the parents even said that the kids was like, the defense was like, did you lie? And said the kids like, yeah. I said, wait, what? They said they couldn't believe what was happening because where the kids was like, yeah, we lied. Austin, yeah, the warden of the prison. Hey, I said, damn, they wanted to take him out. I told Callie, I said, Callie, they want to take this young man's life so bad. They wanted to take his life so bad. You got to go out and come back in, Leisure. It just where you're at. Shawan, when y'all go hear that on the Breakfast Club, y'all gonna come back like Miss Parker. Just imagine them watching court go down like this. And you gotta look at your son and look at this courtroom, and your environment is strictly predominantly white people. Minus the couple of black people they allowed inside. You still have to look at the fact that you're looking at these old 50 and over, 12, 50 and over white people determining the fate of your son. And you're listening to the father going. They said Hunter's father then was in there going, was Austin and Hunter big? And the kids was like looking at the dad. I don't recall. In these people's face. And there ain't shit you can do about it. Because you listen to all the wrong people. Now their trust is shot. Their trust is all messed up. Because even though he's in prison, that's still not enough. They truly want him deceased. Absolutely. Absolutely. Can y'all hear me? Because Leslie's saying no sound. Leisure said no sound. Can y'all hear me? Because there's a lot that I want to play. For him to take the stand for the defense, he would have had to be subpoenaed. They beat them, and no one even thought the defense. They said the defense wasn't nothing. Absolutely, LaShondra. What was it? And Tyrone, I don't know you, sir. I don't drop my link. Hell, they was over trying to get Deacon Knight. White boy back there playing with his shit. Using black boy pictures and shit to come up. I ain't never seen Tyrone until Erykah Badu said somebody better call you, baby. Y'all try to go out and come back in for the video. What? Hey, Regina. Let me see if she's over there. Yeah, they doing too much. Yeah, can I join the live stream? You sure can. And you might be black, but no, baby. Not over here. Sorry. Let me see if 88 still got it going on. Because I got a couple of things. Because I want to get to Cyrus too, you guys. I really want to get to Cyrus. Well, 88's back home. I don't see anything about where y'all see Candace Matthews at. I don't even see her live on her own channel. Where did you see a great pop-up stuff? Keep them out of our dwelling. They are imposters for those people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because let me tell y'all something. Austin's dad went live last night too. He was just a smiling. Yeah. Victory to him was theirs. I was robbed at gunpoint working at my job. I was traumatized, but they still subpoenaed me to go to court. They didn't want to traumatize. Who said anything about that, Kenny Klein? See, KKK TV's in here. They want us so bad. Whoever said that? What are you talking about, Kenny Klein? Never have I heard of trial, sentencing, and now in Texas penal system all in less than 36 hours. He didn't even go through. Come on, M. Renee, come on. Come on, M. Renee. You said he might be black. Who I say might be black? Hell, we know he's black. We know that Karmelo's black. So who did I say might be black? You're lying. Another one. Want to talk to us so bad. Oh, Tyrone. What? I don't know if he is or not. I don't give a fuck if he is. I don't drop my link. You got a channel, tell Tyrone come talk to you. I'm just confused. Why is that the vocal? Why is that your focal point? Hey, Brother Nazir, like, you're weird as fuck. Anyway, this word, is Texas a stand your ground state? Yes. Hey, Miss Jamila, whatever. Like, god damn, get Kenny on. Kenny, go over and start a live for Tyrone. Tyrone, go over and talk to Kenny. I don't know what she is, and I ain't got time for the porn bomb. Just like Kenny, it shows me that y'all working together or something, because I ain't never seen KKK TV. I never seen KKK TV. Never seen KKK TV. Now the KKK is dropping down talking about, you said it's Kenny Black. Like, trying to throw us off. They gonna do that kid dirty in jail. I told my children to never bully and now take up for the people that have been bullied. Who's bothering my little sister? Brother Nazir, KKK. It's supposed to be passion. What did passion say? I'm missing it. Good vibes only. Yes. We as people better get this young man out of that prison. Being telling me that the uncle or cousin is the one. They moved him, LaToya. I don't know what you are, KKK. I don't know. I just know you ain't been here for the whole thing. And then when you drop down, you're not talking about nothing we talking about. You talking about Tyrone being black or white. Hell, I don't care what color he is. I don't care what color nobody is in my chat right now with a blue stick. They ain't coming up here. I taught my children never to bully and they take up for the kids or whatever. Man, let me get into these videos, y'all. Let me see. I want to play this one. Okay. Namea, yes, that's true. It is true. Let me take it back some, y'all, because I was playing it. Y'all know they really gonna cut the video off and have all kind of shit going on because he grades out. Watch what I'm telling y'all. Moderators, be on point, okay?
Northern Tool and Equipment. Get serious.
Oh, okay, Kenny.
So, in the WNBA.
No one deserves a loss from a family like that. I know people that lose their family members all the time, but I just didn't know it would be mine so soon. My best friend and my brother my whole life, but if y'all not y'all, sorry. Just like thank y'all for just comforting. Appreciate everything that everyone's done. It's just together. Between team and sports, we're just basically one person.
You guys just apart?
4 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Austin was first by 4 minutes. He got stuck in me.
So technically, your bigger brother.
Yes, ma'am. He does a lot of big brother stuff around.
Did I not tell y'all? Because it got to that part I want y'all to hear. I'm going to rewind it real quick because I just want y'all to hear why they did not want Austin to talk. Hey, Kiwi, baby, y'all drop Kiwi Hot Topics link, okay? Drop Kiwi's link. I haven't played the father's video yet. I sent Dr. Matthew to your message. What message, Leslie? Let me play this, y'all. Listen to what he said. We're going to get to this part. I don't give a damn if we don't get to nothing else. And then I want to get to Cyrus a little bit. I'm going to get to Cyrus just a little bit. Because this is a lie. I'm going to share all these lives outside. Listen to what a Hunter's great to say, you guys.
There was this kid, before I knew his name now, this kid was sitting under our tent at track. We asked him to move. He started getting aggressive and talking reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move."
He said, did y'all hear what he said? Do y'all see only in America what you say? Only in America that the courts will take the tight-knit nuclear family and dirty them up and shine up the dysfunctional racists out of the control of family. Man, hey, Chrissy says, bullies get with. Did y'all hear what he said? I already know, Kiwi. I already know. It was choppy. Hold on. Let me play it one more time for y'all in the back. Let me play it one more time. Pay attention to what Austin is about to say. Y'all know they don't want me playing it, y'all. Yeah, y'all know they cut my picture out. They cutting this out. Pay attention to what Hunter is great to say happened.
Passed away like that.
Mm-hmm. Your mom told me that you were there.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't mind, what happened?
There was this kid, before I knew his name now, this kid was sitting under our tent at track. We asked him to move. He started getting aggressive to move.
He said Austin tried to tell him to move, and Austin grabbed his backpack. Why? Why is Austin touching his things? Why is Austin touching his things? I want to drop the link to this. I'm gonna give me a second. Let me see where this is. He said, he told him, she said, First Amendment right, freedom of speech, absolutely. You didn't buy the tent, absolutely. And I stick to what Passion said the other day when Passion said, it's almost like, she said, this reminds me of Rosa Parks. She said, this reminds me of Rosa Parks. Did it not though? And when I went and researched Rosa Parks again. And it played out almost like this. She said no. She didn't want to get up. Because first of all, who was those white men to tell her to get up? And then Austin starts touching his things, his personal items. Pay attention to what Hunter's saying. Yeah, I'm just learning his name now. No, you didn't. You learned his name allegedly that day. Which one is it, Hunter? See, these steroid freaks are evil. These steroid freaks, because see, one thing we can't say about our young brother Karmelo, who y'all want, he took accountability. He said he did it. You take a life. When I hit an animal, I felt bad. That boy was nervous. He didn't know if Austin was going to make it. He just know he just stabbed this boy. He told the coach he didn't run from the scene. They didn't have to put up a manhunt for this young man. And when the police came, wanted to be a bully, he told him he did it. The only thing, and shout out to my girl Jasmine Crockett, real tall. Shout out to my beautiful black sister Jasmine Crockett. They talked about it on her channel, and the lawyer was saying that the only thing that Karmelo kind of messed up at is because even when they say you have the right to remain silent, anything you say and do could be used against you in the court of law. He kept talking. But I can see that a frightened kid who just got in a big altercation as such could keep talking. That's good. They transferred him out of that jail. The incompetent defense through the case, totally in cahoots with the prosecution, never cross-examined his witness. He did not. Karmelo's family needed to sue the defense team, didn't bring evidence to defend. They say that. That's why I said go check that interview out at the Breakfast Club, you guys. Karmelo has the right to say what the hell he wants to say. Absolutely. And can't nobody make you get up in a restaurant. It's like you sit in a restaurant and somebody just feel like, get up. I ain't even got nothing to say to you. I'm going to sit there. But as soon as you put your hands on me while I'm sitting there in this restaurant and you done told me to get up, and if it's a fork or anything, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you now. I mean, there ain't no need of nobody recording this shit, trying to take it to the law. If I'm sitting there and I got something in front of me, I don't care if it's a glass that's coming across your face. I'm breaking it on that table and doing what I got to do to protect me. Drop your link mouthpiece, bro. The attorney leaves him at the table to go look at the video with the jury. And they said every motion that came to the judge, he denied it. Where was the defense's fight? If this, again, don't show y'all, because Nick and Knight even stated that. Shout out to Nick and Knight. Drop her link. Drop Queen 88's link. Karmelo showed remorse and sympathy at the time of arrest. But come on, Power Ranger Slayer. That's it, if they even read him his Miranda rights. If he's talking to the cop, it's supposed to be, and it is true. The parents need to look into this. Y'all know I gotta watch his chat. I don't know. I don't trust it. I'm gonna just get you out of here. Hold on, y'all, if I get the wrong person. Because I don't know who Khan is. I don't care to have subscribers like that, truth be told. So I'm just getting them out of here. We could have been his lawyers and did away, but all the dime, baby. They would have, boy, I'm trying to tell you. They were just going through the motions. They already knew what his fate was. They already determined it. So that's what Karmelo said, touched me again. What did he say? One of the content creators that was there was crying and surrounded by Black Panthers for protection. She could barely. That was Nika Knight. He thought he did the right thing out of being honest, man who was irritated and provoked. Absolutely, mouthpiece. I agree. 100%. Chill said, this is crazy. I got him. You're good. Okay. What up, Big Lack? What up, Papa? Y'all drop Papa's link, y'all, and check Papa out because he was over there doing his breakdown of Karmelo Anthony with Pretty Trucker and them and the project crew. You know what I'm saying? I know that's home for me over there at the projects. But shout out to you, Big Lack. How are you feeling, Big Lack, with everything that you've seen? Because Big Lack is who played the interview with the parents. He played it. It wasn't messing up. They don't want me to be great over here, Papa. They don't. But it is what it is. Papa, after listening to those parents of Karmelo Anthony give their thoughts, let me drop the link down and I'm going to put my band up and, so I can start blocking at make sure I'm blocking at the studio. Yeah, I love to block out of my studio. When you heard the mother and the father saying this was set up, this was set up, and how they were saying, especially the part Big Lack when they said that the kids was telling them that they lied. Yeah, I didn't get him because there he is. I can still see him, but I can ban him now. I think they got everything they need for the appeal. How did you feel when the parent said, when the parent said that they was asking the kids, the defense was asking those witnesses, did they lie because where their statements had changed and said the kids said, yeah. And the parents was like, what? Y'all know their stomachs was empty. Y'all know their stomachs was empty. Because and Queen Sheba, shout out to Queen Sheba. Y'all drop her link too. Drop Queen Sheba's link, drop Big Lack's link for sure. I drop all their links, drop Shank's link. Man, I swear I would have felt like I was in a Klan meeting. I already felt like we was in a Klan meeting there anyway, watching 88 and them outside, and you could feel it through the TV. I ain't have to be there. Seeing the Proud Boys and hearing when the Proud Boys said that he said as soon as Karmelo comes out of that courtroom, he was shooting him in his head. What? Karmelo shouldn't have talked when he was arrested. That's why the charge became murder. They definitely played on that. And I'm with them. Was the Miranda rights read? Was it a body cam on at that time? I would love to know that. They silenced the family. Yeah. In my opinion, I think his parents sold him out. Why do you think that? Come up here, Chill. Come up here for a minute. Why do you think that, Chill? That's interesting. Chill said, in a sense, because in something when you know that town's prejudiced, to me, I dropped the link, Chill. When I know a town is prejudiced and things like that, and this Black activist is telling us to not talk to him, I want to go Black. That's just me. I want to go to a civil rights type of lawyer. I just do. I don't see anything past it. Why didn't the defense cross-examine them? Why didn't the defense put Karmelo on the stand to give his testimony? Why would he? Think about it. If we trying to get you hung and lynched in court, why would we? Thank you, Lag. Thank you, Papa, for being a member for 7 months. Thank you. I love you, Papa. Thank you for always supporting me. I appreciate that. Hey, Roz. When I get home, I'll come on, y'all. Give me your thoughts. Why Like Brother Nazir said, why y'all think the defense didn't put him on the stand? Was it a part of the setup? Because they knew if he got up there and showed those raw emotions, if he got up there and showed his raw emotions and how sympathetic and everything else. Because I'm still trying to understand, why did it take the mother to get up there and say he was a good kid and he got this? The lawyer supposed to have all these, that he's a 3.7, he got 3.7 GPA, he works 2 jobs, he's doing online classes. Why wasn't the defense fighting for that? My mom shouldn't have to, that's what you're getting paid all these hundreds of thousands of dollars, is why the GoFundMe money's freeze, okay? Because that's what they had that in the money for. Pay attention, y'all. Why y'all, the judge froze that for that purpose only. Y'all know when they owe, because that's what it was set up for. It was set up for that. Hey, Radiant, thank you for being a member for 10 months, sis. Yes, that baby was going to get up there and break down, and that was going to tug at the hearts. Regina talking about a charge isn't speaking on the action. I will use the other, though. The first lawyer was black. I wonder what happened. The mother and father, if y'all go back and listen to that interview, they said, hey, Rose, what's going on? Drop your link, Rose. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Big Rose to Toast, okay? They're both connected. Let me make sure Pam's straight, y'all. Give me a second. They're both connected to 2 different groups that are racist against black people. They're Asians that are racist against black people. And then white supremacy. Isn't this so sad? Yeah, Pam. It is. We know this. It's black on black crime. Hell, it's white on white crime. It's Asian on Asian crime. Latino on Latino crime. The bigger picture's being missed. Let's talk about his dad is taking his lavish trips with his GoFundMe. Who said though, Shawana? Show me that. Show me that. Who said that? Is it like this? Because if somebody come here and say, you know, Shawana took her son's GoFundMe money and did that, I can't. I did it the other day and I'm so wrong for that. Because it makes me no better than the people that we're talking about. Such as Sarah. Because I ain't seen nothing yet. I heard, but I want it on black and white. I want it signed, sealed, delivered. I don't want what another black person said or nothing. I want the shit on paper. Because we can take trips. Because we got money set to the side. That's our problem. We got to quit letting our own brainwash us and some more. Hey, Beans and Cornbread. Did you know that Daddy Mac Claps Brothers? Yep, Beans and Cornbread. Sure did. They say they moved them for safety reasons. They said they moved them. I'm waiting to hear from the family. I'd rather hear from the family to see if I hope they talk to the young man. Because ain't that crazy? They done shaved his hair off. That man, they was, as soon as they got Austin ass, soon as they got Karmelo ass through them double doors, through that, they heard that buzzing in that clique. They had them clippers there. I don't give a damn what nobody say. They had them, even when I've been to jail, fam. Dog, they did my little boy. When I say they had, soon as they got him away from his mom and daddy and went through that corridor on the side, y'all know where all the jailers come out of. They got his hair right there. I thought they did no chest to the money, but salute. This is why I said about the money. This is what I say about the money. When you look at the GoFundMe money, I hate that my people won't come up here and talk. Let me see if I can call them to explain the GoFundMe money. Let me get somebody on the phone to explain the GoFundMe money. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if she answers. Because I had to ask questions about the GoFundMe too. I really did. I was questioning the GoFundMe money. Trust me, y'all. Yeah, he didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that at all. None of that did he deserve. You're fine, Shiwana. Okay, sister, can you explain the GoFundMe money that everybody is saying they use? How does the GoFundMe work, sis?
As far as them withdrawing the funds, or
yeah, because you know they ain't that how we talked about it yesterday. How it was set up for the attorneys, right? Or however it's set up that the judge puts a freeze on it or however. I just don't remember how we talked about it. I don't want to explain it wrong.
Okay, so anybody can set up a GoFundMe for anybody.
Okay.
And how it does, they frown upon if you're trying to get it for an inmate or anything like that. So once the money comes in, the person that sets it up, they're over the head of it, and they decide when to withdraw the funds.
Okay.
And just say in this case, if the lawyers was trying to get the money out, GoFundMe is going to freeze it because there's too many people grabbing at it. So therefore, they're not going to release anything. And then if they do release the funds, you're only going to get 50% of what's in there. You're not going to get the total amount. So if it's 500,000 in there, you're only going to get 250,000 because GoFundMe keeps 50% of that.
Okay, so let me ask you a question because they're saying that the GoFundMe, she said T-Mill said it was frozen. Then once he got sentenced, they sent all the money back to everyone. The mom, the dad said they never got the money. How is that? Because I heard some people say because he was convicted of murder that's why they sent the money back. And I didn't know that was part of GoFundMe.
If they can do that because their platform does not promote for those type of things. Okay. So until he got, the whole time he was out, they was letting it build up. But the minute that he got convicted, what they're going to do, they're going to freeze it and send it back to everybody that donated. Unless the lawyers can say, hey, this was, for that portion at that time, but they're not going to win it. GoFundMe is going to win every time. Okay. So the money goes back to everybody that has donated. The family won't get anything.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you, sis, for the explaining that because I didn't want to put it out there without paperwork or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how it go, but I know you explained it to me yesterday because I had questions. They said, Chill said 50%. That's highway robbery. It's crazy. Cardi B just added $5 million to Charleston White's $75K for his appeal. Anybody know if that's true? I do know that Cardi B did go live and say something about $5 million dollars to the family. And I'm loving it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you go so you can get back in the chat or whatever you gotta do.
No, you're fine. Charleston White did decide to put up the $75K, which they needed $150K.
Yeah.
And Charleston White did pledge on live $75K, and they're going to be at a local church of their choosing to go a step further with it. But yes, he needs $150K. And I don't know about Cardi B as of yet because I didn't see it, but I did see Charleston White said that he is going to pledge the $75K.
Okay. See if you can get Cardi B's information for me, sis. I did hit her up on Instagram, but I don't want her on the show or nothing, just to be a part of the movement and stuff. On behalf of Queen 88 and Candace Matthews and them, since she's speaking so vocal out about it. Can you see if you can get how I can get in touch with her team or somebody?
Yes, she has a email that goes from her team that will go to her. So what I'll do, I'll just drop your email in there and let them know what you're trying to do.
Okay.
And somebody from her team will reach out to you.
Okay, thank you, sis. Please get on that for me, and I appreciate you so much.
You're more than welcome.
All right, sister. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate you, sis, for that. I would rather not give the GoFundMe. Heck, nah. Yeah, y'all, it is. All of this is highway robbery. Think about it in a sense. You get 50%. Well, why do GoFundMe get 50%? it's got to be another source like that we can use and stuff like that, because we know Cash App you can only get so much. You're not gonna, unless it's a business account, I think. But other than that, I don't know. But and they still get a percentage. They still get a percentage. Yes, it's for the appeal. Beans and Cornbread said, praise God. Hey, Ling Lang, girl, what's going on? Hey, girl, hey. They blocked that money due to a violent crime. That's why should the builder can't use that money. I had no idea. I never had GoFundMe. I think Cardi B is gonna come true. Yeah, I think that video of Cardi is I think she will. I don't know. Hell, they say everything else AI. Hell, they say we AI. Hell, everything AI. That's how that be our problem as Black people. They can say sky orange. They say the sky. They say that color in the sky is AI. I mean, shit. We're doomed. They worse than a pimp. Can't they open up a separate bank account? I would, Lady Mysterious. I mean, I would. Shout out to Charleston White again. For that, for real. You know what I'm saying? Regina, I'm sick of it. But at this point, nobody knows his side of the story. And we don't. Hey, Miss Kim, what's going on, mama? I want to say that. I want to ask y'all a real question. How many of y'all believe the day of court was really like the last day, like the day his fate was determined? Because I believe the fate was determined because his dad was it his dad or Hunter? I think in the daddy's interview. Let me let y'all hear it. Let me let y'all hear the daddy's interview. It's something he said. He said, this is what he said. This is what he said. He was like, all the other times I woke up, he felt like his heart was heavy. But he said, on the day of court, I slept well. I slept well. And I had I woke up and I felt good. I felt like Austin was there. I was like, no, you didn't. You felt good. You felt good because you already knew. You already knew. The judge them told y'all, let us go through the process. We got to do this, or woo. Y'all knew about the GoFundMe, that the GoFundMe, once he got convicted, so he was gonna be out of funds. I don't understand why they can't set up a trust through an attorney. They used to do this during the civil rights movement to bail out people with boots on the ground. Yeah, and they did court on Saturday. Come on, when they did that, when 88 said she was going to court on a Saturday, I said, I know you lying. I know you lying. This can't be right. This no. He said Melo deserves what he gets. He already knew. They can't stop us from raising the money ourselves, then giving it to his parents. They definitely can't. She said, right, Beans and Cornbread. They definitely cannot. Hey, Deborah, sis. The father sure did, shaking my head. Yeah, he capped. They secured the plane. Yes. That was the only day Hunter went. They just want us mad enough to hit those streets. We ain't going. That's what it is. An act of fool. Watch, God, just watch. Let me play the interview for y'all, because I sure didn't download his. He was a smirking. Hold on. Oh, and I gotta forgive, he said, and when he goes up for parole in 17 years, if I gotta make a video, because I might not be living, I'm gonna make a video so he'll never get out. It was his face for me. I think this is it. Here we go. Hey, Didi. What's going on, Didi?
Now begins paying the price for his conviction. Austin Metcalf's father tonight is talking only with our JD Miles about the price that his family is paying.
Because a lie is temporary, but the truth lasts forever.
Jeff Metcalf finally had a chance to read the words he's been writing in a notebook to address his son's killer.
You said, people think that grief is sadness, but it's not. It's rage. Pure, unfiltered rage. You failed yourself. You failed your parents. You failed society. You don't belong in this community. That's correct.
Metcalf's victim impact statement came at the end of Karmelo Anthony's murder trial.
You don't belong in this community. Listen how he's talking. You don't belong in this community. So if what you say is true about Karmelo, we need to definitely write about that judge and that DA with them charges. Hey, Chike, how you doing? We definitely need to talk about those charges that the judge. We don't need them in our community either. Hold on, let me help you out. Go talk to the ones that occurred.
For months, the father of Austin Metcalf has been silenced by a gag order imposed by the judge. Now he's free to speak publicly and says he's also free of something else.
When I woke up this morning, it was a very different feeling. When I woke up, I felt like 1,000,000 pounds had been lifted off my shoulder.
So when he woke up on this day, now, this day that they saying we're going to court, boom, Tuesday, we might have a verdict. We got a verdict. God damn, they just say y'all might have a verdict. We got a verdict. Okay. They coming in with the verdict. Okay, and we ready to give him a sentence. What? And the daddy wake up on this day. How you know? Because nobody knew the verdict would be in. Did anybody know? Let's talk about the DA being sued for sexual harassment and that judge having his. Absolutely, Chai. Absolutely. The young man in jail, he praying for God now. Feel sorry for that young man. Metcalf, y'all shouldn't have brought black people to the United States then. The first day Karmelo walked into the courtroom. This day, he already knew he done talked to the judge's people. Don't worry about nothing. We already paid everybody off. Everybody's paid. Everything is Parker. They all knew what was going. Man, they knew what was going. That's why he said he felt 1,000,000 pounds lighter. Why that day nobody knew, allegedly, that they was gonna say we got a verdict. We got a verdict. Hell, we ain't never seen a verdict get so quick in our life in a murder trial. A first-degree murder trial at that, with everybody resting on the 4th day. We rest. Hell, y'all ain't even been here 7 days. Y'all ain't even been here 7 days. Where's the motions? Everyone here, please pray for strength and tolerance. These managers and supervisors, we trying anything to provoke a reaction. Remember who and whose you are, okay? Yeah, GoFundMe keeps a portion of it. Honestly, I don't have nothing nice to say about them folks, nothing. Nobody needs a weapon in Frisco. Having one in a rich white area is going to be looked as, yeah, J Play. I agree, J Play. I do. Nirvana said, where's the footage? They said that the school was showing it. I think they said that even the judge was trying to seal everything, and they was trying to stop the appeal. Allegedly, they was trying to seal the case, and they was trying to stop the appeal. And right now, for me, to Karmelo's mother and father, it's time to move in silence. To me, right now, for this, move in silence. Everybody that y'all bringing aboard and abroad right now, y'all know Charleston gonna pop his ish. Charleston will forever pop his ish, but I'm just saying for the mother and the father, move in silence. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. And this is bad when we get our Black people involved and say they're there to help you guys, and then they turn out, don't get him, and don't talk to them, and don't talk to them, and that's who screwed you over. That's who screwed you over. Because when it comes down to it, we might not stick together in certain things, but it come a time and a place for that shit. If my son is first degree, and this is it's one of the racist, and we're in a red state. We're in a red state that's never turned blue. I got to look at the odds. Diddy, of course. To be a mouthpiece, it's a must. Come on, Queen Judah. She said, seal the case. Why? Right. Seal it for what? Something wrong with seal the case, Karmelo. He's not a juvenile. Charleston won me back over about this sick ass ish. Yes, he did. Me too, Kiwi. I doubt that I would have listened. I wouldn't either, Joy to the World. But come on. I think the only thing they was just doing was trying to, he's an activist. They was listening to other people that was on board at first, and it sound good. I really think everything sound good, and they thought like maybe my son could have a fighting chance, have a white man fighting for a Black man. Shit. Not my son. I don't give a damn who say what. I can have a million people in the room telling me this, that, and the other. I ain't listening to nobody when it comes to mine. I know what's best for mine. But maybe this is a learning lesson for them too. We got to give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? November, we need to rock them motherfucking poles. Kiwi, I stated that. Jasmine Crocker was fighting. Because she was fighting for a change. Now the New York Post is holding on to what she said. Because Jasmine said she'd have done it too. Jasmine Crocker said she'd have done it too. Let me play it for y'all after we play Austin's The Evil Dad.
Because I used to wake up every morning with this anxiety, with this feeling of dread. And this morning was the first day I woke up with a feeling of peace, comfort.
Now, 88 did say, because I was over there with Skull, drop Skull's link. Just say no to Skull's link. I was over there rocking out with Skull in 88 in this Toya Baby and Hollywood T. Shout out to Hollywood T as well. I went and hit the panel because 88 didn't want to talk about Dominique too much. And I was like, well, Dominique, they over on Facebook saying Dominique the one who told the parents. Because this is before I even seen the parents live. She said, from my understanding, it wasn't a large pool of Black attorneys willing to take the case. Then one was charging $500,000 to representing. I can see that. I'm gonna tell you why, Shorty. You gotta get experts in, which we didn't see this white man from the defense do, right? Right? Am I right, y'all? We didn't see no experts coming in or nothing. Even Nika Knight said on her platform, she said, I don't know if Karmelo's peoples couldn't afford it. Because when you're taking $500,000, you know how much that it costs to get all these people in place. Let the prosecutors have their people come in, but we want our own. It always takes sometimes you to get your own team, your private investigators, to get those messages out. Wow. To be able to go in and get those messages, phone records of where Austin was saying he wished that monkey would show up. You know what I'm saying? Just the epilepsy should have been brought up. All kind of stuff should have been brought up. The coach, a clearer video, getting a team like that would have cost to get that video clear, to get a clear version of that video was a must. So I get that much money. The attorneys need to come from outside the state. Absolutely. And that's another thing. They have to come out of that state. They have to. But I seen the lawyer over there. He said they're taking the case. Matter of fact, let me read it real quick. Because he said one thing and then he came back. They must have said, we need you. And I get it. We need you. Come here. We messed up. You know what I'm saying? The first time we messed up, but we need you. Let me tell y'all what he said. Did he make it private? Because that could be one that is no longer up there. Hold on, y'all, because and I want to read this to you guys to give you guys food for thought too, okay? Shout out to this lady over here on Facebook. She said, 1 witness and 2 questions. No character witnesses, pastor, coaches, or teachers. No mental health professional or mitigation specialist. So when he just said that about the money of the attorney, this is where the money's supposed to go when a lawyer takes a case and they're wanting that much money. I understand. Listen, I'm 58 years old. I have a family in Texas. I've had a standing invitation to visit for at least 30 years and I haven't went. I'm terrified, okay? Hey, Royal Golden Man, y'all got me scared. I ain't going to that part of Texas. I'm going to Texas, but I don't know. I ain't going to that part of Texas. She said a teenager is about to be sentenced for murder, possibly for life. And that is the entire punishment phase the defense put on. It lasted less than an hour. In my years of covering high-profile cases as a journalist, I've never seen this. This is an obvious pattern. No expert witnesses in the guilt phase. Opening statements waived, and now this. How does opening statements get waived? Hey, Kayla, baby. How do opening statements... That's what I'm saying to Karmelo, mom and daddy. I know y'all feel like y'all was in a chokehold, and I know y'all feel guilty, and as they should, but we live and we learn. She said, a competent mitigation case for a young defendant takes months to build. Y'all heard what she said? It takes months, not 6 days. Not 6 days. Did y'all hear what she just said? It takes months. And how about one of the NAACP ladies said that they was having the kids get in line to be one of the 27. She said she got there at 2 a.m. and they were already in line to stop people from getting in. 88 showed that. Sometimes you got to bite the bullet and go out of state for getting justice in your state. And an attorney from a state won't be scared of the Metcalfs. Yes, and you know, that's what I'm saying. It's going to cost that much. She said this was like a 60s case. Yeah, that's what I said, Joy. I said the same thing. I was like, this is, it took me back to like those slavery days. You know what I'm saying? Made me think To Kill a Mockingbird and shit. Those books that we read in school and all of that, like that crazy. I felt like that. I didn't feel like we was in a 20th century. Seriously. She said, she said the defendant takes months to build. She said investigators, what I just say, y'all, you got to get experts and investigators. Come on. She said investigators, childhood records, trauma history, neurodevelopment screening. He got none of this. She said, come on, mouthpiece. I said Emmett Till. Did y'all hear what she said? A competent mitigation case for a young defendant takes months to build. It takes investigators, no investigators. Childhood records, his childhood records was never disclosed. Trauma history, never. Neurodevelopment screening, never. She said you construct a human being in front of that jury so they cannot reduce him to the act alone. It was given Emmett Till case, just took the baby for defending himself. Absolutely, Kiwi. They sent his mother up there to say she loves him. 2 questions and sat down. There are only a few explanations. The family didn't know what they were missing. Council made a bad bet. Wait a minute. The council made a bad bet that the guilty phase sympathy would carry over. Now I can see that. I ain't gonna knock you. I ain't gonna get you out of here yet. I'm gonna get you out of here, but not yet. Girl, let me see. I can see that. Well, I can see the outrage on both ends. I do. I can't knock you for that. She also said, she said there are only a few explanations. The family didn't know what they were missing. Counsel made a bad bet that guilt-based sympathy would carry over, or the defense was never adequately funded or staffed for the case this size. Did y'all hear what they said? She said that the staff just wasn't, that the defense wasn't funded for the investigators and stuff like that. I can see that. That's why when they just said, well, the black lawyer was asking for $500,000, because you got to get a team. You can't do this. The defense didn't even have a team. This is Capital One. I think we need to protest at the prison and report that the lawyer to the state bar. I'm sure they're on their next. Oh yeah, Candace Matthews is down there saying the most or whatever. She said, or the defense was never adequately funded or staffed for a case this size. Every one of those is a problem. Together, they form the outline of an ineffective assistance of counsel argument on appeal. The sentence hasn't come down yet, but the question of how this defense was built and for whom is already answered. Did y'all hear what she just said? She said, but the question of how this defense was built and for whom the defense was built for is already answered. Now, let me find that post about that lawyer. I didn't know I saved that one. I got so much in this phone, y'all, that I got to digest. He might have took it down due to him saying, here's another one. The state did not have a case, Ms. Parker. All the defense had to do was call out Hunter's lies and I say that too. I agree with that. I can agree with that. I can. They said Mike Howard is a horrible lawyer. I believe Karmelo Anthony's lawyer let him down. He knew that these folks in Texas would not give him a self-defense verdict. He fumbled this young man's life away. He should have convinced him to testify, to follow mercy of all the white jury. Let them see him cry and beg for forgiveness. When your life is on the line, you don't sit there being a strong black man. You take the stand, you tell them you don't fight, you were scared, and you just want to go back to that day and take it all back. Let those white lady jurors see you as a child. At least you may have gotten manslaughter conviction. Shit, if it would have been one of mine, we would have practiced as soon as I saw 12 Caucasians in the juror seats. Praying for you, son. There is no way you should have been charged with first-degree murder. TT, they had to relocate and pay for security. They're still receiving death threats to this day. There are a few places that I have no desire to visit, Texas and Mississippi. I've been to Mississippi. My mama lived in Biloxi, and it was definitely a different vibe in Mississippi. It was definitely a vibe. Karmelo Anthony's family really didn't understand the justice system, just like a lot of people of color don't. I don't blame them. And that's why I said this should be a learning lesson to them. They picked the wrong black child. We motherfucking riding. and they had it private with no camera, thinking no one would notice. Wakey. I'm reporting that week lawyer to the state's bar. Jankum, you are on it. They got my girl Kiwi she said here to support I'm driving, but the defense lawyer was trash. Absolutely. They needed to move, but move to a little house. They got what you mean, Belinda? And he could have vowed to have the case moved. He told them, all right, you guys, we've been here for an hour, almost 2 hours for Karmelo. You guys, I want to move on to another one really quick. He has to get some light. We got to give him some light. But before we get into Cyrus's case, do y'all remember up in California? Do everybody, and I'm just stirring in you guys for y'all coming in. Thank you guys for hitting the like button and thanks for me. I do want to kind of move away from Karmelo for just a second because there's so much we can get into the Karmelo. We can do this for days. Oh, you got family in Biloxi? Okay. I stayed down there for like a week or whatever. Latasha Harlan, 15 years old, California. In there was Sue Jadu. With Sue Jadu up in California. Latasha Harlan was 15 years old. Going in the store to get an orange juice. Let me show you guys. Let me play it for you guys. See if y'all remember this story.
In March 1991, in South Los Angeles, a 15-year-old black girl named next was captured on a security camera and would haunt the city for decades. She was shot in the back of the head by the store owner.
Latasha Harlan was only 15 years old when Sue Jadu took her life over an orange juice that Latasha Harlan had the money for. Shot in the back of her head. Innocent. How many times have we went? Did anybody remember the movie of the part on Minister Society? And the Chinese lady, hurry up and go, hurry up and buy. And she was just watching Old Dog. And Old Dog cussed her out and was like, yo, like, gone. Because they've been doing this for years. Right, Joy? This is bigger than Karmelo and Cyrus. Who can shoot someone in the back and get self-defense? This is a history repeat. Absolutely. That's the girl Tupac used to rap about. She said, Miss Parker, I told my coworker, I swear it's like the story was just relived. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's scary.
The beating of Rodney King had ignited a national conversation about race and policing. But Latasha's killing and the outrage over its aftermath would become deeply intertwined with contributing to the anger that denies right. This is not a fictional story. This is real, and it demands to be remembered.
Welcome to Black Her Truth.
February 1st, 1976, in East St. Louis, Illinois, the daughter of Crystal Harlins and Sylvester Akoff Sr. When she was still a young child, her family relocated in her short but impactful life. Latasha had two younger siblings, a brother and a sister. Her early life was marked by hardship, her parents' marriage was unstable, and the family faced violence. In fact, her mother was 25 in the care of Ruth Harlins, who raised in South Los Angeles. But despite these challenges, Latosha was known in her neighborhood as a bright, ambitious, caring teenager. She attended Westchester High School and had dreams of becoming a lawyer. According to her friends, she was also athletic, she played basketball, and tended to be a big sister figure, someone who looked out for others in her community. To those Latosha wasn't defined by tragedy or struggle, she was more than her On the morning of March, just before aging entered the M Market in Los Angeles. She walked straight to the cooler, picked up a $1.79 bottle of orange juice.
Gone over $1.79. $1.79, y'all. This baby's gone for life. Over $1.79. Now, let me read what the prosecutors said in Cyrus Belton's case. Cyrus Belton, 14 years old, unalived by Rick Chow, 61 years old, Rick Chow, in Columbus, South Carolina on May 28, 2023, found not guilty. The prosecutors stated that Chow acted in anger because he wrongfully thought that the child had stolen 4 bottles of water. Now, mind y'all, let's get to it. If we got 4 bottles of water in our hand, how did he have a pow-pow? I'm just confused. How did he aim a pow-pow at your son, Mr. Chow, with he's... And one more. Add one more item in my hand. Add one more item in my hand that y'all can see that I want to know how, if he was stealing 4 bottles of water, how did he aim a pow-pow at your son? The defense said Chow fired to defend his son only after the teen pointed a pow-pow at him. Chow chased the teen more than 138 yards and 119 meters from the store. They said 4 beans and cornbread. So when you put 4 on there, I gotta ask, how was he holding a gun, pointing a gun at your son's head? Let me see. Let's play this. Give me a second, y'all. I want to play this one. Hopefully YouTube don't mess it up. Where is it at? Make sure I'm on the right screen. Okay, I am.
Hi, I'm Premium Wireless, $15 a month.
Y'all will see Cyrus walking around in the red. At that moment, she's acting like she's been. If you've ever been in the hair store, that's what they do. They act like they coming and fixing the wigs and messing with the stuff on the shelf and ain't fixing a damn thing. Ain't fixing nothing. She said, my press-on nails have changed my life, okay? Yolanda said, you trust no one until they get banned the store. The wife is acting like she's fixing chips on the shelf. And I must say that I've been in the store like that. I've been in the store for a minute. I don't know, Rotina. It's weird. They always, it makes you uncomfortable. I've been in there at times and left. You know what I'm saying? Like, where my money going somewhere else? Just like if you ever go in Macy's or Dillard's, wait until you see some white people go in. And this is just true things that I have endured. I'll wait. I'll tell Shank I'm waiting on them to go in and watch. I'm going to go behind them. They're not going to stop them one time and say, can I help you? But as soon as I walk through these doors, it's going to be, can I help you with anything? Like, I know how to ask for help when I need help. You get what I'm saying? I know how to ask for help. But instantly, if you go in a section, you'll start seeing workers come over there. And then they stole Cyrus's money and made it seem like he had no money on him. I put that shit down wherever I'm standing and walk for. Yeah, I do it. I've been in Dillard's, y'all. So maybe like 6 months ago, I go and I get my perfumes. I always got to get like 3 bottles or something. And I like trying the new scents, the Dolce & Gabbana. I got Dolce & Gabbana outlet on the dresser. I was like, hey, do you got any samples of anything? Because I want to smell it before. I don't want to spray all that shit and have my allergies all acted up. So I asked them if they had any samples. She said no. So then my girl that I always shop with at Dillard's, she comes, she sees me. She said, hey, Miss Parker. I said, hey. And I said, she said, are you in here for anything particular today? I said, do you have any samples of anything new? She said, yes. I said, oh, thank you. And at that moment, I didn't want to spend money with dealers, but old girl takes care of me when I go in there. So I still decided to make a purchase, but I made sure. And so when I went back for my next purchase of perfume, the lady that said she had no samples comes to me. She's like, can I help you with anything? And I said, no. I said, 2 weeks ago, I came in here and I asked you for any samples. You said no. And I said, but the girl, and I pulled her card out of my wallet. I said, she helped me and gave me samples. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't, but you said, and I said, so I'm not letting her get the commission. I can't, because they work off commission. I can't let her get the commission. And every time I go in Dillard's now, she's the first one that runs up to me. Hey, how you been? It's been a while. I walk right past her. I say nothing.
While we're watching that, who is this woman that we're seeing right here on the screen? I know we've seen in the videos with the hat on the back with the suit.
Andy Chow.
That's true, T Mills. That's true, T Mills. Smart fact, you heard me. Now he's making his way.
Who's that individual?
People still coming in.
Moving on the slide.
I don't even see Cyrus.
100% what you should be doing. So I found his web 150 best time.
I don't even see gonna bulge. And ain't it crazy? This is the crazy part, y'all. Just get me. Where's the waters? Because that was never said that he had the waters on. Where's the 4 waters that Mr. Child took Cyrus's life for? Where is the waters, guys? Because you said he took 4 bottles of water. So when the police come, it should be 4 bottles of water right there, correct? Because he did not steal anything. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is crazy work. Cyrus is right there at the cooler. Out. That's that moment she's by the chips, acting like she's doing the chips, you guys. We see Cyrus walking around again. Because Cyrus went down the aisle and the wife is down there in the back where Cyrus is.
Next.
We've yet to see this young man, because if he's stealing, didn't I tell y'all the wife had to be like her week? I go Cyrus. Okay. He put 1 back, he put 2 back, he put 3 back. Because he took 4 out, I seen that. He put 4 back. I did see Cyrus. I'm not saying I seen him put him in. I seen Cyrus go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I seen Cyrus say 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, this is sad. This is so sad. This is, man, what I'm looking on this camera, man, this is so sad. This man got found not guilty. And y'all, if y'all go watch this video, this is never before seen video shows moment before Cyrus Carmack Belton was unalived. This is on News 19 WLXT. Man, this is crazy that I'm watching this boy put these waters back. He was looking for a problem. It fucking angers me when I see stuff like this. His life is not worth no 3 bottles of water, even if he was stealing. Jamila, I make myself watch because I want to tell the story to all who will listen. It makes me so mad. Absolutely Beings Incorporated. If y'all really watch this video, he did I didn't see him put them in his pants. I didn't see him put them inside his coat. And you know he didn't, because just as sure as he grabbed 4, he put them all back. He put every bottle of water back. So I'm trying to understand, where's the stealing? He's following Cyrus at this point. I heard Cyrus. He said, I don't got no water in my pocket, bro. He didn't. He didn't. I heard him. He just said, and the girl, that's why the girl in the white right there turned around and stopped and looked, because she hears the confrontation. He said, I don't got no water in my pocket, bro. And he really didn't. I used to work at Dillard's when I was younger, and they followed our skin H and every time, but the other skin is the ones that was actually being boosters and getting it up out of there. Yes, Tanya, every time. He said, I don't got no water in my pockets, bro. And if we can't see, if I'm up just sitting up here watching this with y'all, I watched that boy put them waters back. Only thing he was guilty, and he did, he had his hands in his pockets. Yes, he did. That was it. He's watching it.
Instructors invested in your success. It's just
Nearly eating. Oh no.
All right. Next is slide 14 of stage 4.
Okay, Cyrus is making his way, it looks like, to the door. He's letting the people. She's confronting him. He's saying, look, that's where he's showing her, I don't have no bottle. He just got his hands in his pocket. Did y'all just see? He never pulled nothing out, y'all. Did y'all just see what I seen? He stopped in the door. She stopped him. He turned around. He was letting people come in. The wife was behind him. He turned around, faced the wife. You can see him looking like he's looking at her saying, like, I don't got nothing in my pockets. He grabbed his bag right there. Y'all say he pointed a gun at the son. Y'all said that this boy pointed a pow at the son, and that's why the father. Wait a minute, what? This is some cold-blooded shit right here. If y'all seen what I just seen on this video, y'all said that that boy pointed a pow at that boy in that store. That's what made the father start chasing him. Why did it take the father and the son to chase him? Why did it take 2 people to chase this 14-year-old? But when it's a black, unalive, and a clear place, and then, a clear person, then we never get off like the clear people do crazy work. Yeah, they used to say 5 hand discount and run. Yeah, that's what they used to say. Wow, it's so sad. It's definitely cold-blooded. Hey, Yvette, what's going on, sis? And this is crazy that I know exactly what his mother's feelings of the outrage that she has, because they're telling his mother that, well, your son shouldn't have looked like he was stealing. Not that we know he didn't steal anything, but he shouldn't have had that look like he was stealing. So Mr. Child gets to get away with murder. Mr. Child gets to get away with murder when y'all sat there and lied on this young man and said he pointed a pow. When nowhere in this store did y'all see Cyrus. Even, I'm going to take it back a second just so y'all can see the mother confronting Cyrus. Now y'all watch Cyrus come to the front of the store and let those people come in the door. There goes Cyrus in the red. Y'all great see he's letting her come in. Somebody else is coming in. The wife is coming behind him to ask him. He turned around to tell her he has nothing in his pocket. He's grabbing his backpack that he had to leave at the door. Now the son is coming. Here he goes in the son and the dad. Y'all see the dad? He grabbed the gun off the counter. The mama just went behind. Did y'all just see the mama went behind, left 2 customers in the store? They so worried about bottled waters. The black girl and the boy kind of followed behind the mama that was just walked in the door and was kind of like, they could have took anything. Because you know they make us leave our bags at the door. Has the mother sued yet? How the fuck do you look like you stealing? Mr. Child should have stayed in Chinatown with that racism. And y'all do know that that's Mr. Child's 4th or 5th shooting someone. We do know that that's his 4th or 5th time, right? Oh, nobody knew Cyrus wasn't his first. This was like his 4th or 5th. Question would be, why would you run after a person over 100 yards if you were in fear for your life? Absolutely, Urkel. Shouldn't look like him being followed uncomfortably. Absolutely. Sad to say, but if I walk in the store and walk out not buying, the first thing that comes to my mind is they probably thought I stole. Absolutely, T-Mills, every time. They follow that boy as soon as he walked in the store, so how would he have time to steal? Right, free items when... And why didn't she alert the husband ASAP? Like, why didn't she walk up to the front of the store and say, hey, honey, I think you stole. Why didn't they call the police? Long as Cyrus was in there, I think he's stealing, honey. Call the police. I don't think Mr. Child chased him. It's been said it was actually the son who chased him, but Mr. Child ain't innocent. Because Mr. Child grabbed something, because when I seen the son must have been holding on him. He must have had a piece on him. Man say. This is crazy, crazy work. This is crazy work. When Latasha Harlan, 15 years old, was unalived in California by Soon Jadu over $1.79 orange juice, she was found guilty. She shot her in the back of the head, and the whole time Latasha Harlan had the money in her hand. Latasha Harlan, I'm sorry, had the money in her hand to pay for that orange juice. Cyrus Belton, 14 years old, unalived by Rick Child. And this is not Rick Child's first time. Google Mr. Rick Child, you guys. Look at how many times he has shot people about that store. It seemed like this is an ongoing thing for Mr. Child. Again, the prosecutor said Child acted in anger because he wrongfully thought that the kid stole 4 bottles of water, which nobody ever looked at the cameras to see that, right? Because if he did, he would have seen the young man put the bottled waters back. But the defense said Child fired to defend his son only after the teen pointed a pow-pow at him. Child chased the teen more than 138 yards and 119 meters. That's kind of far. Over some bottled waters. Yeah, I heard that too. Child was old. He wasn't running that far behind Cyrus. They said Child's son was an athlete. It's happening in Columbia, South Carolina, LaShondra. Yeah. You guys, I'm getting out of here for today. You guys go. I'm going to come back with some more from Cyrus, the Cyrus story, because I want to really cover some more of Karmelo Anthony in some cases that happened just like his with less time. I've got the whole description of everything, the people whose lives was taken and people that didn't get time for that. I want to break that down. I do got a couple of interviews I got to set up. I got one for tomorrow at 4:00. Please pull up for that one and stuff like that. I'm going through some cold case files, but I'm reaching out to the people that are a part of it, whether it's their parents, their cousins, their sisters, brothers, uncles, aunties, just to give us a feel of how these people feel that their loved ones still haven't been found or whatever the case may be. Oh, she was saying a 6-year-old in North Carolina. Oh, yeah, we're going to get back to that too. I'm going to cover that Sunday, LaShondra. I'm going to cover Juliana Nazita on Sunday in that church, you guys. We're going to get into that church on Sunday, okay? It's only spiritual, and the right thing to do is talk about church on Sunday, you know, LaShondra. And then don't forget, you guys, that documentary, the Ashley Grayson Deadly Influence, you guys. I'm in touch with one of the cast members that exposed Ashley Grayson. Check that documentary out tonight, you guys, and I'm going to try to get those people on the panel with me to tell us a little bit more about Ashley Grayson and what happened with them, because again, it was murder for hire with the girl that I'm going to bring on the show. She was one of those that Ashley Grayson wanted unalived, okay? The security camera showed him putting the water back. It did, Nikki. I just showed it. It absolutely showed him putting that water back. He did take 4 waters. Hey, Craig, what's going on? I was just saying I haven't seen you in forever. I was so excited to hear your voice. I was like, that's Craig. I was like, dang, where Craig been? Shout out to you, Craig. Thank you for coming through. And how's baby girl doing, Craig? Anyway, yeah, the camera definitely did show him taking waters out. Like I said, I never seen him put them in his sleeves or anything, but I seen him put the 4 waters back. I watched. This was very telling, y'all. Very telling. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all Thursday. I will see you guys later on in Shank Rocks. He's gonna do something at 10 o'clock tonight, and then I'll be back tomorrow, probably 2, and then salute everybody.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen. You know who you are, bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view, with a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing a word or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true. Miss Parker's got the magic and she's sharing it with you. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing a word. Or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. So here's to Miss Parker, the star of the show, bringing light to the world everywhere she goes. Tune in, stay tuned, you'll never be the same. Miss Parker, the member, the name. Miss Parker, remember the name. So here's to Miss Parker, the star of the show, bringing light